Lancasters, yours.
Nice.
Lancaster, yours. There you go.
Nice.
I'm also handing around name tags. Take one, put it on. Do not pass it, put it on, and then pass. King. And you guys are the assorted others, not because I don't like you, but because I don't want to explain who you are right now. So, okay. So, what? Yes. If you're a guy and you got a girl's name, don't feel bad about it. She's awesome. Okay. We have King Henry over here, who, as you know, at the end of that play, had just lost a major military battle because he was kind of a coward. And so you have the Duke of York, who's seated on the throne of Henry VI as he enters with his flunkies. If you don't have a name tag, you can be a flunky. It's all good. So Henry isn't really happy about this, and he and then, Richard exchange words over this. But Henry realizes that Richard's actually probably the better position because Richard has the military might, and he also has to have a legitimate claim to the throne. Go figure. So Henry wants to hold on to his crown because he likes it. And so he makes a deal with Richard. He says, Richard, if you let me be king until the day I die, I will will the House of York the crown. In exchange, you stop this civil war nonsense. They go, okay, we can do that. So he leaves. Henry's flunkies are not happy with this because Richard just killed their parents and fathers, and they're not happy about that. So they go tattle to Queen Margaret over here. Hi, Queen Margaret. And she tells them, she comes in and is angry with King Henry. Yells at him and says bad things to him and is really mean to him because he just disinherited his son. So Queen Margaret takes a sword and says, I'm not standing for this, raises an army to go kill the Duke of York. She succeeds. They cut off his head and put it on the battle axe. So you're now dead. Now Edward, who's the Duke of York's son, and Richard, who's also the Duke of York's son, is not happy about this. And they swear vengeance and all this sort of stuff. Warwick over there, hi Warwick, has been a supporter of the House of York for ages. And it's like, I'll help you. Let's go talk to them. So they go talk. There's a council. The Lancasters don't want to give up the throne, really. And so there's a huge another battle. Henry really isn't even there. He's seated on a hill somewhere, watching things, until Prince Edward and Queen Margaret come up and say, we're losing, you need to flee. We're gonna go to France, you go hide. And so he hides. You have to give up the crown, I'm sorry. And instead, since he's gone, and Edward's won, Edward becomes king. He anoints his two brothers' titles, it's cool, look it up. And meanwhile, he sends Warwick to France to get himself a bride. Because if he can secure France, that means Margaret can't bring soldiers back and attack him. So Warwick goes and does that. Meanwhile, Edward meets Lady Grey, who's a widower, and he's like, you're hot, sleep with me. And she says, no. He says, you're hot, marry me. And she goes, okay. So they get married. The brothers aren't okay with this, and neither is Warwick or France, because Warwick went to go get a bride, France was going to give him a bride, and then it's this whole thing of, oh, you're already married? Not so good. So they decide to side with Margaret, who had gone to get soldiers. Okay? So Warwick, who'd been a supporter of the Yorks, switches to being a Lancaster. Fun times. Warwick comes back to England, raises an army, takes the throne from Edward, puts him in prison. King Henry VI, who had been in prison, is now back to being king, only for Richard, the Duke of Gloucester, as it turns out, to come and break Edward out of prison, puts Henry VI back in prison, and gives Edward back the throne. Act 4 is over, finally. Act 5, Margaret has come back with France, with soldiers, right? And she's leading an army. There's a huge battle, and they lose. So Prince Edward, Queen Margaret are captured. Prince Edward does this whole spiel about how the brothers are traitors and tells them off. It's kind of awesome, except for the fact that they all stab him to death. So you're now dead. Margaret's heartbroken. Richard has decided to sneak off to the Tower of London where King Henry is. King Henry, there's this whole prophecy about how England's going to rue the day that you were born because you're actually this evil, conniving person who's hunchback, and you're going to kill people. You don't even let him finish before you kill him. Yes, Dad, so goodbye, King Henry. And Richard gives this soliloquy that's bone-chilling about how he's no longer going to love people and is just going to kill people to get the throne because he wants the crown. Yay. So the final scene of the play, which should be the happiest because it's the culmination of everything. The Lancasters are no longer a threat. The Yorks have the throne. He's married to a woman he loves, and they now have a child, Edward. So the succession should be secure, except that Richard's still alive and George is there, and they kiss and they have him kiss the child. Richard kisses him, says that he's going to love the child and is going to be loyal to the child, except in a aside to the audience, he tells them, I'm a Judas. I'm going to betray them and I'm going to kill them. So in this happy moment, the shadow of Richard taints the entire play. And so Richard III, which is what you're going to do next, comes up. The main thing I want you to get out of this play is it's not so much even about who wears the crown. It's about what happens when you break down family ties, when you stop being a father, when you stop being a brother, when you stop being a son. When you throw those out the window, death and destruction and chaos comes.
Well done.